Mr. V from V Global Construction. Today I want to give you a tip on not to lose money on a construction site. You will see, I'm going to show you some pictures. I'm going to show you a video of the construction site. You will see behind me is my site camp, and you will see that you can easily lose money if you have P's and G's on a construction site and you need to do a site camp, or you need to erect a site camp or do your site establishment, and you can lose a lot of money if you don't look at the bill of quantities, your allowable rates, or your allowable rates and your selling rates. So the best is to leave your selling rates as is, work on your allowable rates only, because the allowable rates, you must remember, the allowable rates give you the allowables that you have, not with your profit, that is without your profit. So what I normally do is I look at my allowable rate, let's say for installing fence. The fence, you will see at the back, we've installed a fence with the cloth, the grey cloth. So I will check what is my allowable rate. Let's say it is 200 Rand per meter. Then I will start looking for prices to get it maybe for, or definitely less than that 200 Rand per meter. And then I will still have my selling rate as well, so that I make sure that I can make maybe a 10 or a 20% profit, and not just to break even. Then you will see also, as you go along, you will see there's some toilets that we have there in the background. So some sites you can use chemical toilets. The chemical toilets is definitely an option. It's cheap, or cheaper, and you can save a lot of money. Again, look at your rates that you have. Your allowable might be 1,000 Rand per month, and your selling might be 1,500. So try and negotiate with local subcontractors or local vendors, so that you can get the toilets or the chemical toilets for less than that allowable price that you have available. And I think that is what you must do with all the stuff that you have. The diesel tank that you've got there, you've got your containers, I've got a water tank there on top, the plant that I've got, always look at the plant as well. Especially you can save a lot of money on your plant when sometimes you think you must use an excavator according to the allowable, but maybe you can use a TLB that's much cheaper. Then if you look at the back as well, you will see there is nothing much on the site that's costing me a lot of money. I've got the containers on site. So if we move back, you'll see when we move back onto the site, I've got my net. I've got in front also my warning signs that I've got, the safety with my contract number. That's also important to have on your site. Then I've got, you'll see I've got the plant, and I've got my containers. So if you look from the left, you'll see that is a container. It's basically an office. Then I've got next to that is also an office. So there's two offices. Then if you look on this side, you'll see there's another office. That's where my clerk is sitting and my safety officer. Then next to that, where the water tank is on top, you'll see there is my storeroom. So where I use, store my plant, the small plant, and also like your shovels, your small tools like your shovels, chains, whatever you need on site to work during the day. Then on the far right, you will see I've got another container. That container's got a small office, and then I've got the solar system on top to run the site with the solar system. So sometimes if you don't have a big site and you don't need electricity, or you're in a place where it's in the bush, like you can see, if I turn around, you can see we are here between Sabi and Hazyview in Mpumalanga. So on this site, we are here in the bush. So if you don't have electricity close to the site, then it's a good thing just to have your solar system. See what to run if you need to run your computers, your laptops, and your lights, small things like that, even a fridge, small things like that you can run with a solar system. You can also look in the bill of quantities what you've got available for that. That will be your internal, what you've got available for electrical supplies. Then it's easy to to always make sure that you look at that allowable again, see where you can save money. Most of the times on sites, I think most of the money that you can make is specifically on the P's and G's. And I think that's where a lot of guys lose money, is on the P's and G's, because they just want to get whatever is in the bill of quantities and not really think about taking each item, and with each item see where you can make money. And on your P's and G's you can easily make 20 to 30% profit, depending on the project and depending on the situation, or on the specifications that you have, according to the drawings. So always look at that. And that's the tip of the day. Send me a like and subscribe. Send me comments on what you would like to know about site establishment. And if you need more information, feel free to leave comments